You're listening to Goof On Radio with Rich Giordano.
My personal belief is that there is very compelling evidence that we may not be alone.
There has been and is an existing presence, an ET presence. It's not going to make a difference. It's not going to change reality.
I believe, as do the other folks that were on the flight, that when we visually saw it, that it was something not from this world.
Goof On Radio.
You were either in or you were either out, brother.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Goof On Radio with Rich Giordano.
I occasionally think how quickly our differences worldwide would vanish if we were facing an alien threat from outside this world.
Goof On Radio.
Remain seated, please. Permanecer sentados, por favor.
You're listening to Goof On Radio with Rich Giordano.
All right. Welcome to Goof On, everybody. I'm your host, Rich Giordano. It is Friday, October 28th, 2022. How the hell are you? Good. Thank you for asking. Yeah. I just, figured I'd get home and jump on, and instead of waiting till midnight tonight, we'll do that next week. I kept thinking today was Saturday yesterday, and I kept saying tomorrow, Saturday in the UK. I'm like, I thought it was. That's what happens when you wake up and it's 8 at night and you think it's 8 in the morning. Yeah, those will throw you off for a little bit. But I'm glad you're here, starting to kick off the weekend. Already bullshittery going on. I said I wasn't going to talk about it, but in a way I'm not. As you know, the clickbait addicts are still out there sucking off the coattails of third phase of Moon's history. They just can't get enough. That's the only way you can get 180 people in your show, is to just keep talking about how much you hate third phase of Moon. And then add me in there because I stick up for them. Yeah, because I'm the only one who does. Because the bottom line, and I'll say it again, nobody proved shit that third phase of Moon physically hoaxed anything after 2017. You need proof to show me they CGI'd it. You didn't. Show me proof that they're holding balloons in their hands or a big pane glass window. You can't. Show me that they're lifting off and taking videos with their drones and then saying, it's an outside source. Nobody can prove anything. That's what's so funny to me. You haven't proven anything. After 2017, nobody's proven shit. And now Gorilla Gamer, who I think faked his cancer, and people are getting on me for saying, how can you say that? Where's the proof? Excuse me? Where's the proof I faked anything? Where's the proof I'm a hoaxer? All right? That's what they're saying about me. I'm just giving it back. And I think the guy faked cancer. Gorilla Gamer faked cancer. I'm saying it. I think he faked his cancer. Do I have proof? No, they don't. He's telling everybody I faked an orb. When I left my seat a few years ago, a white object came around. I said I faked it with a laser pointer because I came back and had something black in my hand, which was my vape pen. But I'm a hoaxer because I had something in my hand when I came back to my desk. It was a vape pen. But no, that's the laser pointer. He's got it in his hand right there. The reason I think he faked cancer, because he looks like he's in perfect health for a gorilla. I mean, the guy is disgusting. He's not gross, though. He's not grosser than Lou Angeles. That guy's a walking butthole. Have you ever seen his face? When he goes like this, he looks like a butthole. Yeah. Anyway, that's all I have to say about that. Roll call. Oh, yeah, we're going to talk about, where's my apology? Where's my apology? A lot of you owe me an apology. I'm yelling because I'm pissed. I'm not pissed. I'm just excited. Because I've been saying all along that the 3 videos are garbage. And now 2 of them are supposedly drones. See, a lot of you got fooled by the Pentagon when they said the 3 videos are real. Yeah, they were real. But that's it. They didn't say anything else. The 3 videos the Pentagon claims are UFOs are real videos. Yeah, they're real videos. But now they're backtracking. Oh, yeah, we forgot what they said a couple of years ago. We're forgetting the Pentagon said that these are UFOs. We just forgot all about it. But now, with all their research that, see, they did what Third Phase of Moon did. Why aren't you attacking the Pentagon? They put up a comment and didn't do their research. The Pentagon said, those are UFO videos. Those are real videos. Now they're saying 2 of those 3 are drones? Why aren't you yelling at them? Go after them. They faked it. They lied. They hoaxed. Oh, that's the government. They're supposed to. Guys are fucked up. Where's my apology? When I said all along, these are not UFOs. I don't know. I just know. You know what things look like. You just know. How do you not know? It's disgusting. This whole field is filled with lies, half-truths, and assholes that can't stand an honest opinion that goes against what they think. You're not allowed to have an opinion. You're not allowed. Cancel you. Just can't have it. Nope, not allowed to have an opinion in this world. That is because it is wokeness. It is the woke that is in this field taking over the headlines, Twitter, Reddit, YouTube, and Facebook. They have brought their fucking politics into this field and their tactics on how to lie, cheat, and steal your way to the top. But here's the deal. One thing about the left, they always wind up losing, failing, looking like idiots. That's all I'm going to say about that. Roll call, everybody. Off-World Adam, welcome to the show. Lisa B. O-W-D-E-N, welcome to the show. Cookie Monster. I know. Me too. Fed up with it, man. Welcome to the show. Moody Mongol. Gavones. They are Gavones. Where's my gabagool? Ma! Gabagool balls. Welcome to the show. Rebecca Wiles. Welcome to the show. Hey, Part-Time P. What's up, man? Welcome to the show. I almost got mad at you for a while, but I didn't realize the context of the conversation you were having, which is why I apologized. Part-Time Pete, feeling the wrath? Appreciate the support. Welcome to the show. Marie Jose Sproul, welcome to the show. Jose, Paula Faust, welcome to the show. Why did you snag now? I don't know. Who did you snag now? I don't know what that means. Welcome to the show. Den Bub, no sacrifice, no victory. You got no sacrifice, you got no victory. Remember that movie, Victory? Good movie with Sylvester Stallone about being in, just watch it. It's a soccer movie about Nazis. Goonies never say die. That is a very true statement. Barry White, welcome to the show. Denbub, not seen for ages, man. How the F are you? David Wilcox, they are a sorry bunch. It's all they talk about, brother. They've got nothing else to talk about. It blows my mind that Ali, for 3 weeks, is sucking off that third phase of moon popularity hate to get those 180 live viewers. But, and this is no offense to Ali. And I said this before, and he told me to blow it out my ass. So I'm going to say, go fuck your mother. But other than that, we're just joking around. I shouldn't have said that F word. Yeah, I know. All right. But I said, you're not a researcher and not a good debunker because you failed, Ali, at debunking third phase. You didn't do it. Nobody's done it because it's impossible to. That's why. They are a sorry bunch. Ali says, oh, I'm not a researcher because I got a full-time job. I work 40 hours a week. I was doing it when I was working 55 to 60 hours a week and still going outside 8 to 10 hours a day. That's right. I made it my life. That's why I'm passionate about this field. And then when I made my own schedule, only working 2 to 4 hours a day, making the same money as working 8 to 10, then I expanded my horizons and went full-time UFOs for 6 years. Nobody did what I did. Very few people on the planet did what I did. That's why I am the way I am and passionate about what I talk about, because I know what's going on. I used to be like Ali, think I debunked everybody, thinking you got it right when you don't. You're just guessing. Damn it, it's so funny to me. It's really, really funny to me that there is no proof anywhere. Just speculation and high strangeness. And after 2017, which is my goalpost mark, end of story. I'm done talking about it. Hey, Moody Mongol, welcome to the show. Tim Freestone, welcome to the show. Who's at the front door? Bob Birkins, man. What's up? How you doing, brother? Scott Blight's here. Joshua 420, Into Thin Air. I actually went on Alien Addict with Truth Seekers tonight. My God, I had no idea what I was doing tech-wise. Brett S. is here. Welcome to the show. Yeah. Hey, Michigan UFO sightings and paranormal encounters. What's up, Wayne? See more cannabis. Appreciate that. Brett S. throwing down a 10 spot to kick off the show. You can help support Truthology for Ufology that way, just like Brett S. does and has been doing since he's been a supporter of GoofOn. That is the first super chat of the night. I had a feeling somebody wouldn't be here tonight. I just fucking knew it. Why am I so good at knowing people? It makes me mad. Thank you, Brett S., for the $10 super dono. A big agush all over those shows that don't acknowledge super chats. Mucho gusto, generoso. Yeah, I like to highlight super chats because people are spending their time and their energy to come here and support the show. It doesn't, I got to. I just, inside of me, I just can't do this and then move on. I just can't do it. It's not in me. I tried it. I feel so guilty. Well, I don't feel guilty. It's just still weird after a couple of years, It just is. But thank you very much for the support. You can do super chat, super sticker, PayPal, Cash App, join GoofOn or Patreon, whatever. And that's that. And this weekend, there's going to be some good shit coming up. I also made an account on Odyssey and Getter, but I will be posting a video on Odyssey this weekend as well. Just go look for GoofOn U. GoofOn University. Yeah, I don't have any videos up there yet. So, anyway, New York Times. Sorry, if I didn't say hi to you, it doesn't mean I don't love you. It means I got a show to do. Ozzy Tiger, welcome to the show. Gyro, what's up? Stu Gerson. So, I know you guys are tired of talking about what's going on over with the Angry Channel and all the other shit. All they do is just regurgitate the same things over and over and over. When are you going to grow the fuck up? Grow up. You guys look like you're in 8th grade, the way you talk and act. To me, it's not even high school. It's below it. And it's got to the point where it doesn't matter what I say, what I do. They're going to say what they want when they want. And I'm going to say what I want when I want. So all I'm asking you to do is to use your critical thinking skills for once in your fucking life. Tell me how any of them proved that third phase of moon faked anything after 2017. Send me a link. Show me how something, when something is CGI, you can't just say it. It's CGI, I can tell. No, you can't. Show me. How can you tell? They don't do that. They don't go up there and say, see the little pixelation? See how that separates from the actual? You can tell. No, it doesn't. It sounds like a woman. That's why I talk like that now. That's all they do is they're just guessing. That's it. It's guesswork. After 2017, not before, because third phase already admitted all that shit. Think. I said, listen. You gotta listen. After 2017. I challenge anybody to send me proof that they faked anything after 2017. That's where I stand. Everything before that, it's up in the air, and you still didn't prove it. That's the thing. That's why I got out of doing what they're doing, because you can't prove it. Unless you were there, unless you have video of them saying, hey, let's hoax this video, you don't have shit. You don't have a pot to piss in. It's all speculation. It's all guesswork. And that's how you debunk? You didn't even call third phase to interview them and ask them about anything. That's research. If you really want to debunk, get the real story. You know why they didn't call third phase of moon? Because we didn't want to hear their lies. No, so you can fill in the blanks and make it your way. They're hoaxers. How can you support a hoaxer? How can you support them? They're hoaxers. So are you. So are you. You don't realize how many enemies Truth Seeker has. It's an amazing amount of people. It's amazing how many enemies he's made over the years. Because I debunk people. No, you don't. You don't do shit. It's why you've had lawsuits threatened to you, because you make up shit. That's why a lot of people were going to take you to court. Right? Remember those? Who? You know who. No, you got to name it. You got to prove it. Hey, I can just say anything and it's real, right? I can just say it too. Gorilla Gamer, fake cancer. I don't see any proof, do you? He never showed us any doctor, any medication, anything like that to prove it. We're just going to take a liar's word for it? And what about Fat Tony from the guy who actually literally faked the UFO? Faked it. Plain as day, faked it. Cried. I didn't know. Insecure, unconfident, out of shape. And he wants to fight me. Yeah. I know. I did talk. I broke my promise. I told you I'm not going to be able to keep it anyway. I'm the worst. I'm the worst. But anyway, let's get on to some more lies and hoaxers out there. Let's talk about the government. The government obviously lies. We know they lie. They've been lying since 1947. Now these UFOs in the Pentagon videos are drones, most likely. 2 of them. Drones. Something I've been saying since day one. Because they're FLIR videos. So wait a minute. I just thought of something. Lou Elizondo said there's a 23-minute video, high def, of these objects. Didn't he say that? 23-minute video? I guess not. I guess not. You know, that's just another lie that, Lou is government. He works for the government. You know that, right? He's always been employed by the government. He never left. He said it. Of course he lied. They all did. And that was to get that office in the Pentagon to go look after suspicious craft and have the backing of the government, the funding of the government, to pay your way to travel around the world and go on vacation with family and then spend one day, with somebody in the Navy, at the UK or something. Oh, yeah. Well, we were there for 10 days. Why am I tan? We were outside doing a lot of research. Yeah, a lot of research. But you only showed us 20 minutes of you talking to somebody who says that they worked in the government in the UK. And it was hard to get a hold of them. But those 10 days, I learned a lot. They're just, it's bullshit. And if it isn't bullshit, then what is it for? Why do they need this office inside the Pentagon at the DOD? Why? It's to spy, to get one-on-one, to get close up for your Central Intelligence human lie detector guy to go and talk to other governments on the government's dime, the U.S. government's dime, to go there and talk to them about what they see in their unsecured airspace. That's what it's about. And Lou wants to know what people are saying, what they're saying in the other governments to report back to his government. Has nothing to do with UFOs. Nothing. It has to do with, are these yours? What have you seen? Does it look like this? Is it a circle and a square, or a square and a circle? Is it a tic tac? Is it a, you know what I mean? They're just gathering information on their technology. It has nothing to do with UFOs. And now we're finding out that that's true. D's House Genetics became a member of GoofOn on YouTube. Mucho gusto, generoso, D's House Genetics. See? Support Truthology for Ufology. You know where to go. Absolutely, we do it right. We do it right here. I don't care what anybody says. Thank you very much. I observe and report. And I can tell you that I have more experience than all 3 or 4 of these people put together. That's why they don't like me. Because they know I'm right. And it goes against what they want you to believe. Thank you very much, D's House Genetics. That's why Lou Elizondo won't go on shows like mine. Anybody that thinks differently than him. Because, God forbid, somebody tells you the truth or their opinion. It just can't be right. Well, if my opinion can't be right, neither can yours. See how that works? It works both ways. So you can go on Alien Addicts show. You can go on anybody else's show. It doesn't mean shit in the grand scheme of things. This is what matters. This is the only thing that matters, is what's going on in real ufology. Not some clickbait video channel that all they do is just attack the same 5 people every 3 days. So at least we're trying to bring the news to you every day. And I keep saying it every day because a lot of people think that's all we do is bitch and complain over here, when I've been avoiding it as much as possible, as much as I can. I can't help it. I'm like a volcano. Someday I may just explode. But it'll be nothing like you ever would have imagined. I think it's funny that they all get together and have powwows. Oh, I know. I said this and I showed that. Oh, you're so great. I did this and I did that. Oh my God, you're the best. Oh, wow, what a great job. They're fakers. They're hoaxers. They're liars. They're cheaters. They're making money. What about Scambian and his scantily clad sluts dancing on a pole in the beginning of his show? How does that have to fit into ufology with your whores? I don't know. I think one of those is his wife or ex-wife or something like that. Yeah. The ugly one. Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, they're not ugly. The one with the big jugs is probably Cambian's wife. Probably bought him for. Probably was sitting there watching her on the pole and just like, I gotta have her. They're like making it rain. I'm making it rain. Pennies. You can't do that, sir. You can't throw pennies. That's all she's worth. I'm gonna marry her. That's right. Anyway, the New York Times article that came out. Let's take a read, shall we? I'm so mean. I'm such a jerk. I'm just such a bad person. God forgive me. And I have a right to be. Oh, look, I'm starting to sweat. Look at that. Yeah, it's warm in here because it's humid out. It's been raining on and off all day. Supposed to get some good showers tonight. I may have to go change my shirt. I'm dripping. So hot, ladies. And Gorilla Gamer. I know Gorilla Gamer likes dudes too, I heard. But that's okay. I have nothing against gay guys. Gay guys are all right. I worked out with a lot of gay guys growing up. Nothing wrong with that. I hope you do like me that way. That's a compliment. See, that's what I think Gorilla Gamer's real true passion is that he loves me. I do. Do you love me? You want me to rub your back? You want me to play with your hair? You want me to help you with your fake medication? Washington. Government officials, oh, here it is. Many military UFO reports are just foreign spying or airborne trash. Isn't that nice? See what they did? This is today, by the way. Government officials believe that surveillance operations by foreign powers and weather balloons or other airborne clutter explains most recent incidents of unidentified aerial phenomena, government speak for UFOs, as well as many episodes in the past years. The sightings have puzzled the Pentagon and intelligence agencies for years, fueling theories about visiting space aliens and spying by a hostile nation using advanced technology. But government officials say many of the incidents have far more ordinary explanations. Intelligence agencies are set to deliver a classified document to Congress by Monday, October 31st, updating a report made public last year that said nearly all of the incidents remain unexplained. The original document looked at 144 incidences between 2004 and 2021 that were reported by U.S. government sources, mostly American military personnel. This article is based on interviews with American officials familiar with the findings of the Pentagon and intelligence agencies' examination of the incidents. The officials spoke on the condition of anonymity to discuss the classified work. Some of them have been attributed to Chinese surveillance with relatively ordinary drone technology, and others are also thought to be connected to Beijing. China, which has stolen plans for advanced fighter planes, wants to learn more about how the United States trains its military pilots, according to American officials. Much of the information about the UAP phenomenon remains classified. While Congress has been briefed on some of the conclusions about foreign surveillance, Pentagon officials have kept most of the work secret, in large measure because they do not want China or other countries to know that their efforts to spy on the American military were detected. You just told them. Don't they realize they just told them? By such official secrecy comes a cost, allowing conspiracy theories about government lies to thrive unchecked. Sue Goof, a Defense Department spokeswoman, said the Pentagon remains committed to principles of openness, but must balance that with its obligation to protect sensitive information, sources, and methods. While the Pentagon will not rush to conclusions in our analysis, Ms. Goff said, no single explanation addresses the majority of unidentified aerial phenomenon reports. We are collecting as much data as we can, following the data where it leads, and will share our findings whenever possible. It is not clear how much of the new intelligence report would be made public, but of the cases that have been resolved, most have proved to be either errant junk in the sky like balloons or surveillance activity, officials said. Incidents recorded in the past year for which more data has been collected have turned out to have ordinary, earthbound explanations. In many cases, observed phenomena are classified as unidentified simply because sensors were not able to collect enough information to make a positive attribution. We are working to mitigate these shortfalls for the future and to ensure we have sufficient data for our analysis. So anything that was deemed important, they just couldn't get enough information collected because the data was choppy. So we have the best technology, right? Or does China now? For spying on shit, for looking at stuff. How is it that they don't know? I mean, how could they not know what they're looking at? See, and I don't buy that. I think they know what they're looking at, and it's all BS. And that's that. It's all bullshit. And they did say 2 of the 3, not in this article, 2 of the 3 of those main videos are drones. Apparently. It just, you see what I mean? You stay in this long enough and you get answers. And now those people who supported those videos can STF you. I want an apology from every one of those people. I'll wait. I know there's over 100 that people said I was wrong. I'm making it up. I'm lying. It's just what I know. A lot of you said the same thing. Don't buy it. How can you buy anything the government says? When did they become credible? When Lou Elizondo came around? Is that when the government became credible? Come on, man. The guy admitted he made multiple accounts. He admitted he used his counterintelligence tactics on us. He admitted that he's not here for disclosure. What more do you want? Lou needs to go. Lou needs to go. I don't know how we get him out. He's not. I didn't vote him in. And if he's going to run for Congress, well, there will be a campaign against him. I can guarantee that. Believe me, all the things that he did, create violence, he approved of doxing people and confronting people with rage. That is wokeness. That is your cancel culture. That is what I've been saying for 5 years. If not, definitely the last 3 years I've been saying it. 4 years. Since I started GoofOn, I know I've been saying it. Paranormal Code, I was saying it. It's a constant lie from the government. That's who they need to go after. That's who the haters should be going after. The people like that. What the haters are doing is just bringing up shit that's old. None of it's new. None of it's new. And, you know, I want to say thank you to Scott Brown, because he could have turned on me and he didn't. I like that you were actually professional and friendly and said the truth. You were the only one. You're the only one, Scott Brown. You were the only one. No, there's other people out there, but I'm talking going on a show and saying what he said. It just doesn't happen. And I appreciate that he said what he said. Hey, Rich and I, when I met him, because I think he said third phase, we got to talking. We didn't have an agreement. We argued back and forth, but we kept it respectable and we still communicate. And I don't even have a shred of hate for Scott Brown. Not even a little bit. Never have. Because we treated each other respectfully. And the way Scott knows how I treated him is the same way I would treat anybody and everybody. But people come back and they get angry when you challenge them. And then they start calling you names, going after your character. You didn't do that, Scott. That's a real man right there. That's a real, honest guy. And Scott did some debunks on third phase that I didn't agree with, for sure. But that's where it ends. So what? Who cares? It's not the end of the world. There's other fish to fry. Bigger fish. And I like how people say that third phase of moon, I think Scott said this too, they make a living off their channel. No, they don't. They don't. You guys have no idea how third phase of moon makes their livings or living. But I do. They're businessmen, right? They make documentaries that broke records. Maybe that's how they made maybe that's their income. I don't know. You'd have to ask them. That's private shit that I don't know if I could say, but I guarantee it, the channel is not their source of income. Promise you that. Or mine. It's so fun. But why we believe our government? I know. It's just amazing to me that a lot of people turn when you think they're your friend or a fan of your show, and then you see them going on their show saying, you're the best, and they come over here, you're the best, and they go over to the other, you're the best, and there's I love what you did, you're the best, and they come back over here, I love you, man. I think nobody wants to be in the middle of it, but you're putting yourself in the middle of it. But I got a lot of good feedback from you guys. I just want to say thank you for that. I appreciate the support. And there's a lot of you out there. You want to know something funny? You want to hear? And then I'll stop for today on this. Yeah, channel. Hold on. Angry channel. That channel. And another channel. 3 or 4 channels out there. None of them huge. They're all smaller than mine. And a few hundred people, if you think about it, that watch all of these shows combined. I would have to say, comparatively speaking, 90% of the people love third phase of moon. Maybe 10% don't. So why are we focusing on the minority of this? People love third phase of moon more than they hate. It's funny. It's a small percentage of people that are making the loudest noise. It's the same thing that happens in life with the woke, with the left, right? You've got 0.001% of the population, the trans population, wanting all this attention, right? And people are changing their lives to understand pronouns and shit like that for such a small percentage of people. Not me. That's all I'm saying. It's the same game. It's a game to them. This isn't a life. This isn't their livelihood. Do you really think the haters do real research and go out and, do what we do? No. Somebody said, Rich, you're not boots on the ground. The fuck I ain't. Where have you been? I think I interviewed Greer at one of his CE5 things in Scottsdale, did a report that was a sighting in Snowflake and interviewed people all over the valley to get that. And what about American Airlines thing? I called the airlines, did some research there. Yeah, no, I don't do any boots on the ground. No research at all. No, such horseshit. I don't do as much as I used to. I used to do a lot my first 6 years. I used to do a lot of boots on the ground, go meet with people, go sky watching at night. And then I would report back to my show and tell people what I found on Sunday nights for 5 years. So people don't know the history of GoofOn, think I just got here. That's what's funny to me. but I haven't. Been around a while. All you got to do is look. You type my name in, and you'll see so much shit coming up. It's amazing. Here, I'll show you. Yeah. I'll just show you. Let's see what we can find. Let's see what we can find on me real quick. I've never done this on the show, I don't think. Here, if I bring you in, then I got to bring you back out. Let me just pull up my name. Iordano UFOs. All right. Let's do that. Let's see what comes up. Let's see what comes up. There we go. Rich Giordano, goof on. Wow, it comes right up. It's amazing. Does ufology need new leadership? Look at all of these. Michigan UFO site. Hey, look at that. We came up first. What's this? Bullhorn.fm. Hey, look at this. That was with Tessa. Wow, that's cool. Somebody put us up here. Bullhorn did. Reddit. What's this? PSCP TV. Somebody made a page on me, but it didn't go anywhere. Rich Giordano, UFO hoaxes and or ops from Skeptiko.com. Oh, this is new. Oh, no. Oh, I wonder what they're saying. Let's take a listen. Is this my show?
On this episode of Skeptiko.
It's Skeptiko. We went and found out just by accident that there's people. And I did an interview for them. That's people right. Are not. This is an interview I did. Yeah. That's an interview with Skeptiko. I've done so many I don't tell you guys about. Let's see. Yeah, I talked about the hoaxes and everything and stuff going on in the community. Beyond the Hat, Rich Giordano challenges Lou Elizondo. You got to see this, it says.
Hey, TikTok. Rich from Goof on here.
Look at me. What happened to my face?
Elizondo, the Pentagon insider for UFOs, A-tip, whatever you want to call them, the tip. I don't know, Q-tip, whatever. He is upset. Lou went on a really tiny podcast. Why? Because it's the circle of people that don't like me, don't like Area 503, who is Manny, who made the documentary Who's Lou, and anybody else who associates with us. Lou calls us bullies and said that he would like to take somebody out behind the bar and teach him a lesson. Something like that. I'm paraphrasing. But Lou used to be a bouncer, so he relates things to violence and, that's how you solve your differences. Well, maybe that's what men do. So I'm putting the challenge out to you, Lou Elizondo. A boxing match, MMA, whatever it is you want to choose. We can settle our differences out behind a bar. Do it for charity. Let's do it for charity. If I lose, I'll leave ufology. If you lose, you leave ufology.
Was that wrong of me to put that video out? Was that wrong? You have to think of when I made it, though. That was when Lou was talking about taking us out behind the house. He actually said house, and I said bar, barn, bar, house, whatever. Should I not have done that? I'm only challenging the guy who threatened us to bash the truth into our heads. That's what they do, the left. Lou's all Biden. That's what they do. They're about violence. They're about lying.
How's that?
To get their narrative out there. And I've proven it time and time again. And this is just me responding to Lou. But I was blamed for enticing violence. You see how they switch it around?
You want to take somebody out behind the bar? I'm here. I challenge you, Lou. in the name of ufology and all that is truthful, let's do it. See, I don't think you will.
This
Lou
is my
won't,
laser
'cause
pointer,
Lou
by the way.
lies. You know, he says things, talks in circles. The guy talks for an hour and
All right, we got it. Got it. All right, let's see what else is out there on me. Didn't expect to do this tonight. Let's see what else. Now let's go down to page 5. Oh, AZ UFO show. Oh, Potomatic. Yeah, this is where I have about 20 shows. Ah, let's see if we could hear any. Oh, I can't. Look at this. Look. Fake rankings, fake people, fake friends. And this is 2011. What did I tell you? Nothing changes here in ufology. It's always been this way. Always been this way. I've been in the thick of it from day one. Well, day 2. There's music, I think. I used to play, because back then you could play whatever music you want.
Welcome to Seeing UFOs Extreme Paranormal Radio. I'm your host, Rich Giordano. Today, I'm going to talk about a bunch of stuff that just, pisses me off.
What has changed? Nothing has changed.
Couple of people. Turn this music on. Couple of.
See, you can't play any music. Damn it. Let me go forward. That was a good song, too. Whoa. I did a lot of rocking and rolling back then.
Well, some people.
Oh. A lot of Metallica. A lot of music.
Put the devil leader on.
Let's see. I'm trying to find a
Real
conversation.
And he started.
All this music I played in the background. Yeah, why did I do this? Because I could. That's why. There was no rules back then. There was no rules.
The bird.
I can't play that show. Let's try this one. Aliens, aliens, and bitches and dicks. Oh, that's a good one. The Martyr, Debbie Daly. Returns from suspension. See, they got me suspended. Debbie Daly got me suspended for a week. And herself for lying. I am the ufology police, and here's why. Debunking alien crews a success. See? I did the same shit.
And welcome to the AZ UFO show. I'm your host, Rich Giordano. Nothing gets me more pumped up than that freaking Rocky theme, man. Oh,
Rocky.
Man, I love that. I might do that every on a live show. There's no editing going on. This is her YouTube channel. Right? I'll get when I think she's on. It's a far away, so of course the way.
Wow.
It's
I had music on behind me the whole time.
I have a video up there. And then
I didn't know I did all the shows with music.
You're listening to the AZ UFO show Extreme. If you don't like it, piss off. I don't give a shit. The anger blog talk rate me. Well, I don't want people stealing.
Oh my God. Now, you can go listen to this on your own. Here, I'll put the link into the chat room. If you guys ever want to check out those shows, there's music on it, so I can't play it here. I've already probably got a copyright claim. That's funny. Yeah, there's only 10 shows, 16 episodes I did when I was on, what do you call it? Oh, when I was on suspension. Oh, this is different. Oh, yeah, I used to have 1,200 followers on here. It only says 24. This has got to be a copy of it then. Just the episodes. Yeah, it's not even the whole. Okay, I see what they did. Got it. All right, let's take one more look here. What is this? Let's go. We're on page 5. What's this? Above top secret. Rich Giordano confesses? Oh, it's gone. Yeah, that was when I put here. I'll tell you what I did. A lot of people back in the day, and I don't know if you guys do it, But back in the day, we didn't have YouTube at the time. So I would post videos to Seeing UFOs, you know, the website I show you that I had. And everybody would say, what a great video, great capture, Rich. This is unbelievable. Good job. Da, 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 da. And I said, I wonder if I just posted on the channel for a day a video of something that isn't a UFO and see what people think. And there was a video that I took a long time ago when I was doing it, but I never posted it because I figured out what it was. It was spider webs hanging from a light post up the street from me. But from where I was, the light and the dew that was on the spider web, the light amplified the spider web, and it looked like there was an object in the sky in the distance. Because I didn't know it was a spider web at the time. So it was only about 1/10 of a mile away from my home. I could have walked there in 2 minutes. But when I took the camera and I zoomed in on the spider web, well, I didn't know at the time what it was. I saw it waving in the wind. And I said to myself, oh my God, I thought that was a UFO in the sky. I've got to show people how I was fooled, but I never went through with it. And then I had the idea months later. I'm like, let me see if they believe everything I say. Because I don't want you guys to believe everything I say. I like to be challenged. You know, I don't mind if you go against me, just prove me wrong. If you're going to say it, prove it, right? So I posted this video knowing it was spider webs on my channel, not on YouTube. And I said, craft in the sky or something else. And it was blowing up. And everybody was like, this is the greatest, Rich. I can't believe it. This is unbelievable. And then when I came out and told everybody that, hey, man, I had to do an experiment, which is why I'm letting you know now, not tomorrow, not 10 days later, not a year later. I'm letting you know now because it's getting out of control that this is spider webs hanging from a light post in the street. And I'm going to show you why you should never believe what anybody says in this field, which is a shame. It's a shame it has to be this way, but it is because everybody's lying to you. They are. I don't know anybody that's really, you know what I mean? Is Lou Elizondo telling, I'm talking mainstream media. I'm not talking about other people. I'm talking about mainstream. What are they doing? It's all lies. Look at behind me. They lied. They knew the whole time. That's why they gave us FLIR footage so we couldn't see the details and debunk it ourselves. They know what it is. But it puts us in a spot that I don't like to be put in. And that's where I need to prove a point. And proving a point can backfire. And it did back then. People started calling me a hoaxer. And above top secret, believe it or not, was the loudest soundboard at the time for talking, going anywhere on UFOs. They stuck up for me. They said, oh, yeah, the guy said what it was. He didn't wait a month, a week. He didn't make any money. Back then, there wasn't any, but you couldn't make money. I couldn't make money back then. Unless I put ads on my website, which I didn't. So that's what that article is. It's them saying, it's just a guy doing research. Yeah, it sucks that he had to pull the wool under some people, you know, but I applaud him for coming out the next day and saying it was just an experiment, which it was, because I say it in the video before I tape the thing. I say, this is just an experiment. I already know this is spider webs. And then that's how people believed me and started to see that my God, this guy will go to any lengths to prove that people are lying, people can fool you, and even the people we admire and look up to can be lying to you. And it was all uphill after that. It was so awesome to be a part of that time in my little history. And I just came across it while I was searching for things about me. Yeah, it's weird. All the memories just come flooding. I never even think of that. Man, that was an amazing time. Then there was a period where people thought that I worked for the government because my website got so big so fast that after 5 months, we were almost at 1 million original visits. You know, I forget what it's called. Original IP addresses, no duplicates. It was amazing. Yeah. And then the virus I got that was sent to my computer, which is a story on its own. Man, what a weird... I've had some scary shit happen. I mean, real scary. Could it be life or death? Yeah, maybe. Hold on, I'm getting some important messages here. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know. Hold on. PayPal, David Wilcox, 2112. Thank you, man. And I want to say, I don't know if there was any super chats while I was talking, but you can help support the show this way, that way, or the other way. All the links are in the show description. Thank you, David Wilcox, throwing that down. I like Rush, 2112. What a great song, too, right? It pops up in my gym feed. You know, I have a workout selection, and it pops up like every third workout. What you say about his companies? What you say about society? Catch the myth, catch the mystery. The world is the love and melody. Maybe as his eyes are white. Exit the warrior, today's Tom Sawyer. He got high on you. Yeah. All right, let's get back to work. Hey, there was a video here. A Brazilian pilot recorded and reported a UFO. And I didn't play this yesterday, but I think this is a legitimate fake. Take a look at this. Have you guys seen this? This is amazing. I'm surprised this isn't being... All right, take a watch. You'll see. It's not bad. It's not good. It's UFOs.
Estamos aqui de Rio de Janeiro para Campinas. A gente está vendo um objeto aqui não identificado acompanhando nossa aeronave. Vocês podem ver aqui que está no radar. O radar é aqui, né? Não posso no radar. Você vê o nosso GPS. Vamos mais de 40 milhas. 40 milhas, lá não tem nada. Ele está bem ali, ó. Já há um tempo. Fazendo percurso com a gente. Olha que legal, sente que é uma luz. É, olha que legal.
Right now, to me, it looks like a water droplet. All right, now they're flying at some 100 miles an hour, so highly doubtful. But let's take a look, shall we? Nothing on radar. It looks like it's rotating.
Ele falou que não tem nenhum tráfego nessa área. Deixa eu te filmar aqui. Nossa, pode. Vamos ficar famoso agora. Não, na realidade, nós estamos vendo alguma coisa que está diferente. Não parece ser uma estrela, parece ser uma coisa realmente que nós não estamos identificando.
It's not a star. It's something that we are not identifying. So far, so real, would you agree? Okay, not a fake yet.
Pareceu uma coisa realmente que nós não estamos identificando. Aí foi observado agora com o controle Rio e falou que não tem nenhum tráfego nessa região. É estranho, mas é um fenômeno bonito, né?
Isn't that awesome? I mean, freaking awesome what he just said. It is strange, but it is a beautiful phenomenon. Is he getting emotional, or is the object allowing him to feel that emotion? It's not showing up on radar. And he's talking about feeling like it's beautiful. I get it, but you don't normally hear this. I mean, it is, if this is real, this is just beautiful. Just beautiful. I love this guy.
Primeira vez você vê alguma coisa diferente agora? Primeira vez que eu vi um tráfego não identificado. Virei a intensidade. Cara, ela apareceu assim, do nada, né?
My thing is, focus! Can you focus? Maybe he can't focus in any better than that.
Foi parecendo que estava vindo com outra gente.
You know what I mean?
Ela mudou de intensidade.
The light's already changed. To me, this looks like a water droplet. And I'm getting angry. I mean, it's like he's looking at a star and there's a water droplet there. But here's the weirdness. This is the front of his airplane, right? He's going umpteen 100 miles an hour, couple hundred at least, probably 500. And he's seeing this object out there that seems to be morphing and manipulating itself to make it look like one of those things. You remember those things? What do they call them? Where you look into it and it changes and all the stars go. That's what it looks like to me. I've recorded. I'm going to show you my Jellyman video in a minute. It reminds me of that.
Tenta acender e apagar a luz para ver se... Olha, mudou.
Why am I not feeling the beautiful vibe? I look at that and I see, it's not beautiful. What are they seeing? This can't be it. This cannot be what they're seeing with their eyes. I believe this is out of focus. And that's why we're able to see it. Because if it was in focus and it showed a craft, guaranteed this would not be on the internet for more than a day. Because if this was done in America, they would have made sure this pilot, look at that thing. Nothing else happens. And that's pretty much it. You know? Anyway, it is what it is. I don't know what it is. Can't tell. It's impossible to know. Many military UFO reports are just foreign spying. or airborne trash. UF finds no evidence of alien technology and flying objects, but can't rule it out either. I like that one better. They can't rule it out, but they haven't found any. How can they? How can they? You can't find evidence of that shit on video. Propulsion? The object's moving. It's a dot. Well, in their situation, did you know Lou Elizondo was talking on an interview, and I can't remember where it is. And he was saying how he has seen a video of an object and it was changing shapes, and then it took off in a blink of an eye. And he said that video is coming to light, the full video. Do you remember a video that came out about 15 years ago? And it was captured on FLIR camera, and the object was doing this, and it looked like 4 globes, and then it morphed, and it changed its shape, and then it was, doing some weird maneuvering, and looked like it was changing shape. Remember that? And it would go here, and then it would go over here. I think that's the video he's going to give us the full version of. Because we only got to see, 30 seconds of that video, or a minute from what I remember? It was a long video. They showed a lot of it for a UFO video that was supposedly captured on a FLIR camera. I forget what that's called. I could find it, but it'll take me a few minutes. I'm not going to do it now, but I think I know what video he's talking about. And if that's the video, we're being duped again because we've already seen it. It's nothing new, but Lou says there is a high definition video. And he keeps talking about it, but we're never going to see it. This October 31st, I guess there is a congressional hearing on UFOs, and pilots, from what the rumor is going around, that pilots are going to come out with their verbal evidence. I don't think there's going to be video evidence from them. I'm not sure. I don't know. Who knows? Nobody knows. But if we go by what we saw in history, we still haven't seen a UFO on video yet from Congress, have we? And what are they going to do Monday now that the Pentagon, New York Times is saying the Pentagon videos, they're not what we thought. They're just drones. What are they going to say about that on Monday, I wonder? Will they say anything about that? Will they say, we haven't had enough time to get all the... You've had so much freaking time. I believe, what is it? 77 years? Something like that. I don't know. I'm para-numbering. My God, if I hear them say we just didn't have enough time to get the evidence, it's like what a cop-out. Just say, we haven't gotten around to it. Haven't even thought about it. Say that. We haven't had enough. You've had time. We're doing all the other stuff. We can't fit it all in, Rich. You could. Hey, give me a year, any of you a year, and pay us to do it. We can do it in a year with your access. We could get everything ready to go, presentations, interviews, the whole 9. Let's just do 5 reports every congressional hearing. That's it. 1 from the civilians, 1 from the government, 1 from somebody else's government. It doesn't matter, does it? Yeah, it does matter. And I want to see a Tic Tac Monday. I want to see a Tic Tac. Nobody showed me a video of a Tic Tac yet. Apparently it was a drone. Apparently it was a drone. Gee. And the gimbal? Drone. You go fast? Bird. I don't know. It wasn't going that fast to be called to go fast. The only video that I truly love is the one that was in Peru, where it flew over the ocean. It looked like it went into the water and then it broke into two. Show us that. But it's not our government. We can't hear. That's what you got the Aero office for. To go to other countries and get their evidence and display it to the world over here, over there, over everywhere you want to go with the backing of the government. Unbelievable. No excuses. I don't want to hear any excuses on Monday, government. Oh my God. Oh, we've only got so much time left. Okay, I'm going. Mick West. Let's talk about good old Mick. Hey, and I got a third phase of moon video to play you. Check this out. Mick West is talking about the object on Mars. The dark object. Remember this? I'll just read what he said. I'll read what this says. Email from Justin Mackey, forwarded me by Linda Ka. Justin is the engineering camera lead for the Mars Science Laboratory mission and a member of the MSL Science Camera team. Hi, Linda. This is a textbook cosmic ray. In this particular case, the cosmic ray appears dark rather than bright because the cosmic ray hit the detector during a bias shutter frame acquisition. The shutter image is subtracted from the image of interest, producing a low pixel DN, digital number. Value? A dark smudge. Not a dark smudges. Note that dark smudges are also sometimes due to physical debris on the detector. Example, Watson and Molly. But in this particular case, it is definitely a cosmic ray. Cosmic rays come in all sorts of styles. Most of them are due to protons, ionized hydrogen. The length and shape of the cosmic ray's streaks depend on the angle at which the cosmic ray hits the detector. Cosmic rays are fascinating, by the way. Cosmic ray hits are usually pretty common. Most go unnoticed unless they appear in the sky. By the way, that is a 100% accurate statement by the senior member there on NASA for the Mars Science Laboratory team, whatever the hell they are. That is accurate. Cosmic rays are real and look like that. Whoops, I accidentally clicked off of it. This right here. See, wow, I didn't expect it to look like this. That looks different than what I'm used to seeing cosmic rays look like. That's a little strange. To me, that looks like it's flying. You know what we need? You know what Mick West should have done? Dark Hour Paranormal's here? Hey, what are you doing there, guy? Michael. You know what they should do? Know what this person should have done? I'm talking about you, Mick West. You should have given us examples of other cosmic ray streaks on film, on camera. I know they're real. I know it. I've seen it a million times. All right. I've seen it 100 times, but they're a real thing. And I've heard this explanation used for decades. Because anytime that something like that showed up on an image, people always said that, and NASA or whoever always came back with the, it's just a cosmic ray, which I believe. Either that, or it's very windy on Mars, and this just happens to be a piece of dirt, dust, or particulates in the sky. Or it's a bird. Let that sink in for a minute. I know it's Mars. That's why I said it's a bird. Good, all over comedy. So, I had a great laugh. I had a great laugh right before the, well, a couple out. Well, when I set the show up, I'm going to show you why. This is going to make you laugh. You'll see. Here it is. Jeremy Corbell says about this, the title alone of the New York Times piece is an insult to your intelligence and an assault on transparency regarding the UFO reality. And that comes from a guy who gives us bullshit lies as UFO videos. Bullshit narratives with bullshit videos that show bullshit UFOs. Jeremy Corbell, you cannot throw stones. You're in a glass house, dummy. Cherry picking ideas, he says, ignoring the inconvenient ones, just to arrive at a predetermined premise. It's like a sickness, a corrosive illness. Yes, you are sick, Jeremy. You are lost. You and Knapp are the hitman and the kid. Isn't that what it is? The hitman and the kid? You are being taught, Jeremy Lockheed Martin Corbell. You are being taught by the master of manipulation, the investigative journalist, George Napster. You are being taught to be as shady as him. You woke piece of shit. I don't care if you don't like it. I don't care if you don't like it. I don't like these type of tactics. And Jeremy Corbell has been proven to be an ass. And believe me, he is known as an asshole behind the scenes. He is everything you think he is and worse. And worse. We experienced it here the first time we ever talked to him when we called him live on the show. How dare you call me while I'm eating dinner? Well, I didn't know what your schedule was. It's 5 o'clock, 7 o'clock, whatever it was. Who is this? This is Goofon, Rich Giordano. Goofon. I don't know any Goofon. Yeah. Right. I love that call. I gotta find it. All right, let's see what he's posted here. What is this shit? Oh, he's showing, you can't show this on YouTube's. So he says, we don't got time for the same old tired BS about UFOs. That ship has sailed long ago. Telling the public or pilots like Commander Fravor, Lieutenant Graves, and Commander Underwood, and Lieutenant Dietrich that they saw airborne trash or a fire. That's not what he said. That's not what the article said. Don't you see how he switches it around? Many military, many, not all. He didn't say all. He didn't say Fravor. The writer, the editor, the newspaper people, whatever. Many are just foreign spying or airborne trash. Many, not all. I love this guy, man. Jeremy Corbell, he can lie with the best of them and switch narratives around. Just like, and then he says, think about the implications. Then ask yourself, how long has the UFO presence been reported by humanity? Forever? Throwing stones at the mountains of evidence is not going to hide the truth. It's desperate. And a New York Times soft reporting won't challenge what we know now. Well, it's soft reporting because there's nothing to report. You know. There's nothing to report. Yeah, it is what it is, kids. And you're going to believe what you want to believe anyway. no matter what I say. Don't believe me. Believe your lying eyes. But let's recap real quick here. I said all along that those are not real UFOs, like unidentified flying objects, right? And now I've been proven 5 years later. I know it's soft reporting as far as Lockheed Martin Corbell says, but reporting from the New York Times is still the most trusted news journalism that we have, isn't it? Why would they make it? They have nothing to gain by it. No, they do. Again, I was proven right when everybody said, not everybody, many said I was wrong. You don't know what you're talking about, Rich. Stop being a jerk. You just don't like it because you didn't capture it. That was some people saying that. I'm like, I've got my own things I've captured. I don't need fake military FLIR footage to tell me that UFOs are real. I know they're real. I just know for a fact, because I've been alive and been an observer and with critical thinking skills through the roof, I know that the American government, any government, isn't going to show us aliens or alien technology. It just won't happen. End of story. And we still haven't seen anything provable yet because we don't have it in our hands. We don't have clear HD footage. And I love the one in Peru where it splits up, but I'm still in that camp that thinks that somehow I'm being manipulated and I just haven't figured it out yet. Transmedium craft, metamaterials. Haven't seen it. You won't unless somebody has it and will show it to us on a YouTube channel or on a website, but it's not going to happen. It would have already happened. And if it does happen, now we all think everybody's faking everything. So I don't trust anything. Jonathan Reed, bullshit. I don't trust that fucker. Even the Bigfoot stuff. So again, I'll wait for my apology. Sorry, Rich, you were right. We were wrong. Just send it to goofonradio@gmail.com. All of you who said I was wrong. Thank you. Appreciate it. That's just like when I was proven right about Elizondo being a piece of shit. He's a bully. Said it from day 2. Day 1, I gave him benefit of the doubt. Day 2, that was over. He looks like a bully should look like, because he is. Yeah. He is. It's not his fault. It's the way he was built. It's the way the military trained him. And he's that easily, he's got an easy mind to mold. He's a yes man. But I think there's more to Lou. I'd like to get his personal file when he was in the military, because I think that guy got in a lot of trouble. I think he did some things he wasn't supposed to. I think he's got some demerits. I think he had to go sit in the corner a few times. That's just me. Because I don't see this. I don't see giving Lou this job as a promotion. I see it as a demotion. Because what did Lou say? In 2008, I wasn't into UFOs. I never was. I mean, I was a casual observer of things in articles and movies, but I never cared about UFOs. I'm paraphrasing. That's what he said. And then he gets here and verbally says, and I quote, "I am not here for disclosure," unquote. But now all of a sudden, people are like, he's here for disclosure. Yay! No. He's here to stop us from seeing the evidence. That's why he's at the Galileo Project, spying and listening and being in those meetings. That's why now he's in the Space Force. And they didn't have to let him in, but they're gullible and lose a good salesman. I'm sure of it. I can see the bullshit even before he speaks. Man, because Avi Loeb is a very gullible man. And I believe Avi Loeb believes the last thing I believe he believes the last person he spoke with. And then if somebody else speaks after that person, then he'll be like, yeah, you know what, you're right. And then the other person will come back and say, why did you change your mind? Well, no, let me explain it again. You know what, you're right. And that's Avi Loeb. Doesn't want to make any waves, doesn't want to piss anybody off. And, Lou probably rolled in there, stumbling, doing his penguin walk. That's how he walks. Wait. I can't do it anymore. Yeah. Anyway, I was right about Lou too. Yeah, I'm talking about me tonight. A little bit. It doesn't feel normal to talk about me like this, but hey, every now and then you got to remind your audience what we've done, what we said, what our past is, because there's a lot of new people here. And a lot of people who didn't like Gufon who are now here like Gufon. And a lot of people who hated Gufon are now like Gufon. And a lot of people who didn't like Gufon are here now love Gufon. Wait. Jammer Travels throwing down a $2 gosh all over everything else everybody else said. Thank you for that. Thank you, Jammer. I appreciate that, bro. Hell yeah, I do. You know why? Because you're right. Gosh, all over. I got nothing after that. I couldn't think of anything. Thank you very much, Jammer. Mucho gusto, generoso. Continuing supporter of Gufon. Yeah, well, people just, you got to support the shows that are right, the shows that tell you the truth, and the shows that you believe in. And I am the only show that goes just about every day. I try to go every day when I can. The only show. Because I don't like to miss out on anything. And I like doing it. And I think every day we need to, I'm not going to do this every day forever. It'll probably stop at the end of the year or whenever I get that second job or whatever. You know what I mean? As soon as that happens, yeah, we're going to back off on doing shows every day. But we'll do other things. We need the support and we're supported by you. Thank you very much. See, Don Mofo knows every dollar matters. Every dollar matters. Thank you, Don. Don, you are also a continuing supporter of Gufon. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. I just read the next super chat from Jim. Thanks, Don. Mucho gusto, generoso. Watch. For all those who didn't get Walmarted. Thank you, Jim Davidson, for the $2 support. And I am not sure if you're a continuing supporter of Gufon, but for you and Don Mofo, who just threw it up, and Jammer Travels, we'll give you a class. Thanks, guys, for all the support you give to Gufon. That's a big gosh! All over those who didn't get Walmarted. Thank you. Very good. Very good. I look at these, the things you guys do now after a show. I go and I look at the comments and I just start laughing at the things you guys are saying, something like that, or feed the crocodile, or whatever you guys come up with, all these terms and name calling. It's all fun. It is. It's really fun to be talked about, even if it's negatively. I got to admit, when I see them making videos about me and all that shit, I'm like, I see what you're doing. I just wish they would do it a little better, you know, like be better at it instead of half-assing it and not really editing perfectly. I'd like to see somebody do a really nice piece of work. That's all. You know, like having something fart in my face, you know, and have the dust blow in my face. It would be funny if it looked better. It just didn't look good. It was, see, that's what I mean. If you're going to go all out and you're going to debunk and lie and make up anything you want, you might as well go all out with the effects and come up with good jokes. I haven't seen any good jokes. Nobody knows how to do this funny. You know what I mean? Do I need to remind you what funny is? I think I need to remind you people what funny is. I think I do. I'm going to bring up what funny should be. Because it's been a minute, right? And hold on. I took the video down because I said, I'm better than this. I said, this isn't goof on. This isn't what I'm about, right? That's what I said. But funny is funny, right? Is it not? Funny is funny, no matter who's doing it. Not really, right? Not really. But let me show you what funny is. See, when I make videos, I don't go out and do hard, fake debunking and all that stuff. I just be me, and I have a lot of fun with it. And you got to learn how to use your comedy, which a lot of people don't know. Remember this? Remember this little nugget? I've never brought anything positive to this field. I don't do that. I don't live in the positive world. I can't do it. There's so many people out there that lie, they cheat, they steal, and I just can't do it anymore. I mean, call me if you need anything debunked. I'm the best at making shit up. That's what I do. I'm Kylo Cambion. That's my name. And you're gonna learn a lot about me in the coming days. I gotta tell you, there's nothing more challenging than trying to debunk somebody when you don't have the evidence. So you gotta lie! That's what I'm doing! I have to lie. I got no choice. I can barely see. Uh-oh. Here's the bad joke of all jokes. This is me making fun of disabilities. You know, because I got one bad ball. But hey, I'm not going to say anything, you know, disparaging about Rich. You know, he's trying his best. He's trying his best. He hooked up with hoaxers. He hooked up with people that lie. They cheat. They didn't even interview Billy. Oh, I was supposed to interview Billy Gibbons. I lied. I lied again. I'm just trying the best I can with the little bit amount of energy that I have to do this podcast. I gotta lie for an hour straight. I gotta yell for 2 hours. How does anybody do this? Well, I can do it because I'm a magician and I know how to lie to people. I know how to trick people. I'm better than Lou Elizondo. Not proud of it. I'm not proud of it. Jammer Travels throwing down $5. I just had to show the difference between what I do and what they do. And now you know why I took the video down. And I'm not ashamed of saying what I said. I don't give a shit. Comedy's comedy. And you're going to put yourself out there like I do. Hey, they're calling me Nazi, misogynist, drug user, which I'm not. I smoke weed. Who doesn't? It's legal. Nah. Jammer Travel's throwing down $5 again. That's love. That's what you threw down. Love right there. Thank you very much. Mike Johnson throwing down a Canadian $7 love super dono as well. Thank you very much, Mike Johnson, good friend of the show and a continuing supporter of Goof On. I am going to review the chat. I've been seeing some things, man. You guys are classic today. Yeah. You know, I'm sorry I had to play that video. But I know that they were probably thinking I wasn't going to show the part where I said one bad ball. But that was about his testicles. Yeah. That's all. That's what that was supposed to be about. Yeah. Anyway. Oh, did you hear about the alien who had an obsession with the moon? Mr. DB Cooper 77 says. Yeah, it was just a phase. That's a good one. That's a good one. You never saw that video before? You want me to finish it? I'll finish it. All right, you ready? You see, that's why I don't play this stuff, because it's not really what we're about. That's why I took it down. And it's still down, but
calm down. Everybody just calm the fuck down. I've got a lot of things I want to say, but I can't really say them all in this video. Just know this, that I'm doing the best I can with the lies I got. That's all I can do. I make enemies every day. If I don't have a new enemy, I'm not me. I'm not me. You know, you can hear a lot of rumors about me, you know, but no better big rumor than Rich Giordano being friends with Third Phase of Moon. What am I gonna do? He turned to the dark side. I'm Kylo Cambion, damn it. And Giordano turned to the dark side. I'm gonna put up a video, 10 things. I already did that. I'm gonna put more time into Goof On, because I can't believe this guy has 200 people watching him live when I've got 75. I'm better than him because I lie. Are we supposed to tell the truth in this field? I don't know. I'm so confused. Rich turned to the dark side. I'll do everything I can to mess up your head, everything you're about. I'm Kylo Cambion, damn it. I've got one good ball. Give me a break, somebody, anybody. I'm Kylo Cambion. I've lost my mind. All I do is think about Goof On, day in and day out. Third Phase of Moon, them too. I'm gonna hook up with the Out There channel and see if we can rub two brain cells together and come up with more lies. I'm Kylo Cambion of Truth Oh. I think I need to change the name of my show to Lying Seekers. Yeah, check out my new channel coming out soon, The Lion Seeker. I'm Kylo Cambion. I've got one good ball.
And maybe I did go a little too far. You know, when I can't help it. It's not off limits. Nothing is off limits. And I don't see what's so bad about me saying that. It's comedy. I thought he was above that. Well, that's why I took the video down. because I was getting so much shit for saying that. Can't even say anything funny. It's not funny. Making fun of disabled people's not funny. He makes fun of... No. I don't make fun of disabled people. I didn't make fun of anything. I just said I got one bad ball, one good ball, one bad ball. However you interpret that is up to you. That's on you. You don't know what I'm thinking. It may look one way, but it doesn't mean it. Does it? Who cares? It's funny. Funny's funny. And if they can call me a drug dealer, a drug user, a racist, a Nazi, a misogynist, then I surely can say one bad ball. And that's it for tonight. Yeah, well, they're slandering the fuck out of me. So I want to thank everybody. I know I broke the promise. Don't come back. Whatever. See you guys tomorrow. Saturday tomorrow, not today. Saturday in the UK. 5 p.m. here. And that's that. Again, I apologize. I went against my promise, but I told you I wasn't going to be able to do it. I even said, I don't know how I'm going to do it. I don't know how, but I'm trying. I'm trying, guys. Eventually, I can't even make the promise anymore. Just put yourself in my position. You can't. You can't, because I've always been somebody that speaks out. I've always been somebody that speaks when somebody attacks me, my friends, my family. You know? So I apologize. I'm trying my hardest not to talk about it. But I thought I would play that tonight because funny is funny, and I thought that was pretty funny. It was disgusting. I will never, ever watch this show again. And you don't get what we're about. I'll be back tomorrow. We are Truthology for Ufology. I still believe that forever and a day. Yeah! Oh, Truthology for Ufology. I already said it again. English all over. Have a nice night, everybody. Have a good weekend. Alien bless.
Warning. Warning. Failure. Control life.